What if slowing down is not only a smarter way to reach a goal, but also the safer way to stay there once it is reached? The tighter people squeeze, the quicker resources, friendships, or calm seem to slip away. A hidden principle turns popular work harder advice inside out. When effort grows too intense, real progress may pause or even reverse. For hundreds of years, leaders praised non-stop work. Soldiers marched through the night, factory owners kept machines humming, and many students still study until dawn before a test. Yet both history and modern research show that endless strain brings risk. Athletes who push beyond training plans can suffer injuries that end whole seasons. Business executives who ignore rest often make poor financial decisions. The philosopher Alan Watts explained the problem in simple terms. Chasing a feeling usually proves that the feeling is missing. A swimmer in deep water sinks faster while thrashing, but floats when breathing slows and limbs relax. After a healthy level of effort, extra pressure blocks growth. Today, social media images of ceaseless action remain common, yet many workplaces quietly face the cost. Surveys in restaurants, hospitals, and technology firms show frequent staff shortages because workers feel drained. Extended shifts raise stress, lower accuracy, and increase errors. Health services track higher blood pressure rates among people who work very long hours. Economists note that each extra work hour often adds less value than the hour before. Beyond a point, the return on effort shrinks. Biology provides a clear picture. The Yerkes-Dodson curve shows that moderate stress sharpens focus, while heavy stress weakens it. When stress hormones flood the body, the planning center of the brain slows and panic centers speed up. Facts learned under extreme tension are harder to recall later. Sleep quality also drops, which further harms memory and judgment. Willpower alone cannot overcome these physical limits. The body obeys chemistry before it obeys new goals. High achievement is still possible, yet it appears more often when effort is balanced. Researchers studying the flow state describe a period of steady focus, quick feedback, and calm energy. Tests on surgeons, dancers, and competitive gamers reveal that during flow, inner chatter falls quiet, while senses become sharp. The hormone balance is different from heavy stress. Dopamine and norepinephrine rise just enough to sharpen attention without flooding the system. In one study of basketball players, athletes who reported frequent flow scored more shots and showed lower heart rates than teammates who forced every move. The data point to a simple truth. Progress thrives beside measured effort, not frantic struggle. Ancient wisdom mirrors these findings. Taoism teaches Wu Wei, or action, in tune with events around it. Flowing water shapes hard rock through gentle persistence. Early Buddhist texts warn, "The mind that seeks is blind," showing that gripping too tightly hides near solutions. Ancient desert scrolls explain that desire tempered by trust gains magnetic pull. Though cultures vary, the message repeats: loosen the grip, align with conditions, then act from calm. Modern psychology also describes performance anxiety. Strong desire meets fear of failure and divides attention. One thought says, relax, but the body tenses. Golfers call this sudden tension the yips. Students call it a blank mind. Muscles tighten, breathing shortens, and thinking clouds. Forcing more effort deepens the block. Slow change is happening in many fields. Some air traffic centers schedule short breathing pauses every hour, showing fewer coordination errors afterward. Ballet schools add mindful rests between rehearsals and report fewer injuries. Iceland tested a 4-day workweek across large offices and found equal or higher output with happier staff. Restaurants that schedule stable rest days lose fewer employees and serve more diners. Balanced effort keeps tools sharp. Endless grind dulls them. Training programs can put balance first. Many high school sports teams now include rest day lessons on injury prevention. Teachers design lesson plans with short focus blocks followed by quick stretches, noting that students ask clearer questions afterward. Workplaces can try schedule rotations, blocking email for an hour so employees can focus without interruption. When messages and tasks are grouped, minds settle rather than scatter. People who wish to go deeper may subscribe for weekly discussions on these studies and older teachings. In upcoming sessions, the series will examine more evidence from school systems, hospitals, and even space agencies that adopt rest-first designs. Practical steps are plain. Begin by writing one clear goal and picturing it once. Fold the page or place it in a drawer to reduce pressure. The visual remains in memory, but no longer strains the mind. Divide the day into brief focus windows of 10 or 15 minutes. Each window includes a task with quick feedback, a paragraph of writing, a math problem set, or scales on a musical instrument. Short tasks lessen fear of failure and open the door to flow. Hold a short review each night. Write down where tension rose and where calm guided action. Select one needless strain to loosen the next day. A single release each day adds up to lasting ease over weeks. Matching nutrition and rest to these steps matters. Drinking water during study breaks maintains focus, while skipping meals can push the body into survival mode, hindering memory. 7 to 8 hours of sleep helps the brain file new information into long-term storage. Short walks outdoors lower blood pressure and spark fresh ideas. Critics sometimes worry that talking about easing effort invites laziness. The difference rests in purpose. Non-resistance does not mean lying idle. It means working with existing forces. A sailor trims the sail to capture wind and then lets wind power the boat. The sailor remains active on deck, watching sky and water, but does not row against strong gusts. Stoic writers centuries ago offered similar advice. Act where control is possible, accept what is not. Nature supports the pattern. Between heartbeats, the heart relaxes so it can refill. Trees grow strong rings when seasons supply balanced sun and rain. Endless storm or drought weakens trunks. Migrating birds soar on warm air currents to save energy for long trips. The universe favors cycles of effort and rest, not non-stop strain. Physics hints at the same idea. When scientists watch certain tiny particles too closely, the particles act less predictably, a sign that studied objects and observers affect each other. A softer approach often yields cleaner data. In daily life, a softer approach often yields clearer results as well. A basic 7-day test can confirm the principle. Choose one aim like finding part-time work, improving fitness, or learning guitar chords. Write 3 small steps, each 15 minutes or less, updating a resume, walking briskly, or practicing chord changes. Complete one step, then switch to a calm activity such as reading, listening to instrumental music, or light stretching. Continue this pattern each day. Many notice the goal feels closer and worry feels lighter by week's end. For extra support, try controlled breathing. Inhale 4 counts, exhale 6. This pattern lowers the fight or flight response. Keep a regular sleep schedule, dim screens 30 minutes before bed, and perform moderate exercise. These habits all improve focus and mood. Brief quiet moments alone, even 5 minutes, give thoughts space to arrange themselves. Schools, offices, and families can weave balance into daily schedules. Classes can change topics every 40 minutes, followed by a 2-minute stretch. Offices can hold silent periods during complex work, then group discussions afterward. Families can set device-free dinners to let conversation flow. Each small structure reduces mental clutter, making focus easier when focus is needed. Several countries now design public policy around balanced effort. Finland limits homework for younger students and still ranks high in global literacy. Denmark encourages workers to leave on time, reporting strong productivity levels. These national policies rest on the same understanding. Well-rested minds think more clearly and fix problems faster. At the community level, libraries offering both silent and collaborative areas support this rhythm. Sports clubs that rotate drills with rest and skill review reduce injuries and improve overall performance. When expectations, resources, and recovery match, people complete tasks with fewer mistakes and greater satisfaction. The rule of measured effort even appears in simple machines. A hammer swung with control drives, a nail straighter than a hammer swung with unchecked force. A garden watered lightly but regularly grows stronger roots than one soaked once each week. Balanced input yields balanced output. In relationships, constant effort to impress can push friends away, while steady, genuine interest nurtures trust. Listening fully and speaking clearly keeps communications smooth. Taking brief pauses during heated talks allows emotions to settle, preventing harsh words and building understanding. Throughout many cultures and modern studies, one message stays the same. Too much force closes doors, while steady intent opens them. The world responds better to open hands than to clenched fists. Pick one goal that has been held in a tight grip, gaining a scholarship, finishing a project, or reaching a fitness milestone. Acknowledge its worth, then loosen control. Observe the coming days for signs of fresh options, a surprising idea during a walk, a new tutor recommendation, or an unexpected job lead. The paradox remains steady. The less one chases, the sooner the goal moves within reach. Balanced effort does not forbid discipline. It refines discipline. It asks effort to serve clear purpose, then invites rest to renew strength. By respecting this rhythm, individuals, teams, and societies can advance with fewer missteps and healthier minds. The approach is clear, the steps are simple, and evidence is strong. Choosing balanced effort today builds a foundation for lasting success tomorrow.